Some days, have you ever experienced, feeling normal, but for some reason your workouts feel a lot more sluggish than usual? Like a good example is your bench pressing numbers that you usually, explode off your chest, but for some reason it feels 100 pounds heavier than usual. Congratulations, you are experiencing something called CNS fatigue, right? CNS pretty much stands for your central nervous system. That's pretty much your brain relaying signals to your muscles and to your body, right? So when CNS fatiguing happens, those signals are a lot slower than usual, right? So that's why everything feels a lot more heavier. Or your workouts are a lot more sloppy or sluggish. You don't feel at your peak, or everything's just a lot more difficult than it should be, right? And the top two reasons for this is number one, inadequate rest days, right? Your rest days are important. That's pretty much where your muscle building happens, where you get stronger, right? Because you're giving your you're giving your body a day to adapt and to get stronger and to recover. That is super important. That's the most important part of strength training and bodybuilding, are those rest days, right? You'll probably have enhanced bodybuilders saying, man, you got to keep going at it. Don't listen to those people, especially if you're natural. If anything, rest days are even more important. If you don't know this, enhanced people can go harder every single day because they're enhanced, right? It enhances everything, right? Your strength, your endurance, and your recovery. Like, they actually recover a lot faster than us naturals. So please don't listen to those people when they say go harder than last time, and probably go for 6 days of training. You don't really need that much rest. No, don't listen to them. They're crazy. Number two is pretty much overworking, right? It pretty much overlaps with number one. It's overtraining. Like, I've seen people do bench press 4 to 5 times a week. It's like, you don't need that much times, bro. That's like when you are actually at a big risk of a pec tear, or just having your chest, sliding off the tendon. Like, dude, no, that's unnecessary. 2 to 3 times, 3 times being the maximum. And yeah, no overtraining. It's just, you're putting your body at a bigger risk of just injury and feeling weaker than usual. All right. Again, you heard the term no pain, no gain. Well, this is just all pain, no gain. So there's that, right? And again, you probably heard me say many times, oh man, my CNS is fried, or my CNS fatigued. And it's true, right? There's days where I don't follow my program, where I want to do a top set, right? Instead of doing a 315 for 5 paused, I'm like, damn, how much can I hit paused as a top set? And that's when I mess up, right? And that's when the CNS fatigue kicks in, because then I go in next training session where it's supposed to be my top set bench, and I get to 365, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This feels heavy, right? Here's a video of me doing that. 365 depends on if I go up or not. And you see that video where that 365 moved terrible, but then here's a video of me actually following my program, and 365 is nothing. All right, 365 on the bar. Oh, this is light. Right? And that 365 was paused too. So imagine if it was touch and go. Anyways, CNS fatiguing is very, very important, right? It pretty much shows you like what your flaws in your workout program, or the flaws in your rest days, right? It's pretty much telling you you don't have a good adequate amount of rest days into your program, or you're overtraining. It's either those two, right? So if I were you, make sure to look at your program, make sure you're doing everything correctly. And if you actually need a workout program, here's one I created myself personally, only $5. It's specifically trained to help minimize CNS fatigue, help to grow big muscles, and to be strong, right? The biggest thing for me is to be aesthetic and to like be strong as hell too. Like, I want to be strong and look good. But yeah, that's pretty much my video about CNS fatiguing. If you guys have any like questions, comments, or concerns, just leave them down below. And if the link to buy that program of mine, it's going to be in the comments below as well, and it's in my bio. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys.